Okay, hi lovely people. It is currently, I think January something or another. And it snowed last night. Whoa. I'm trying not to die. But I came outside to attempt to build a snowman. Oh my gosh. As you can see, I stole my grandpa's hat and my cousin's jacket. It's actually raining right now, but I think it's gonna start snowing again soon. So I have no idea how long I'm gonna be out here. But I'm gonna do my best to build a snowman. Okay, bye. Okay, hi lovely people. If my voice sounds weird, it's because I'm dealing with allergy issues at the moment. But anywho, I popped in to say that this is the first snowman that I've built since I was about 7 or 8. So my snowman building skills are not the best. I tried to build a standing snowman with 3 layers or tiers or whatever you want to call them. I instead built a sitting snowman and I think he's really cute. I used 2 bottle cap tops for his eyeballs and then later had the thought to go back inside and take the cap from a highlighter, an orange highlighter, and use that as his nose. And then as you can see, I am adding in this scarf that my grandmother made because I thought it was really cute. And his name is Calvin. He lived for about 5 days. He was actually the very last thing to melt. All the snow around him melted and he was the last thing to go. So for those of you that are curious or unaware what a junk journal is, it's basically where you take all of the things that would have gone in the trash. They never made it in the trash, but would have gone in, and you save them and you put them in a journal. I love scrapbooking, so this is very similar to that for me, but I also keep memory boxes, and this is like a combination of both of those things for me, so I really love it. I actually need to catch up. I'm 2 months behind. This was for the month of January, but I did it in February.
2 weeks later.
And in March, I got the opportunity to fly to another state to interview for a job. And all I'm gonna say is that it went very well, and I will promise to tell you guys all about it later. Now, the debacle with the plane. There were a lot of storms coming through like across the country at the time, and my flight got delayed, and then right after it got delayed, I got on the plane and then it got delayed further. And long story short, I was sitting on the tarmac for about 5 or 6 hours. They let us off the plane and then we got back on the plane and they were like, oh, we're clear to go, but we can't leave for an hour. So it was a lot, and I didn't make it to my hotel until midnight the night before. Okay, hi lovely people. It is the next day probably in the vlog, and I'm sure I've already told you the debacle that I have been through, but I got to the hotel last night and I was trying to find an iron, which I figured would be in the closet. Now, this is one room, as you can see. I'm gonna turn it around. One room with one bed. There's the TV and the stand, all the things. This mirror is here. The front door And then please disregard how messy the bathroom is, but the bathroom nonetheless, okay? So I'm just like, where's the closet? So I go downstairs because I couldn't find the iron and I need the iron. I went downstairs for breakfast, had my breakfast, talked to the lady at the front desk, and I was like, do you guys by chance have irons in the hotel? And if so, can you get one sent up to my room? And she said, there should be one in your closet. I said, closet? I don't have a closet in my room. And she says, that mirror is a closet. She says, just pull it open. I said, that's a closet? She goes, yeah. So we're finna find out together if that's actually a closet. Okay.
Bruh.
Oh my god. That is crazy. That's how you know I was tired last night, because I didn't even think like maybe I should pull this open. Yesterday was such a long day. Okay, I'm about to go downstairs and get me a second cup of coffee because that coffee was good and it's been a long time since I've had coffee. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
1 week later.
Upwards instead of down. It makes it a lot easier. Still taking off hair. I can't do it, but it makes it a lot easier taking out bulk. But you're not just chopping it across. I did it. Just repeat the same thing on the other side. What I love about these. The photo on the left are the vibes that I was going for, and then the photos on the right are how they turned out. Good morning, lovely people. It is March 19th. It's my grandpa's birthday, and considering I'm the baker in the family, it was time for me to bake a cake. However, eggs are really expensive right now, so when we were in the grocery store, we happened to find this, and we're trying it out. So I'm a little bit cutting corners for his birthday this year. The cakes turned out great. There were no instructions on the back for a 6-inch cake, but it is possible, as you can see, to make one. I would probably rate this a 3. If I was in a pinch, I would do it again, but I think me and the rest of my family are very spoiled by my baking, so it was very much mid. I just finished the cake. It looks so cute. He's currently watching his lady, so we probably won't see him happy birthday just yet, but I wanted to show you guys the cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandpa. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Woo-hoo! All right, you can blow your candles out.
Gotta make a wish.
Yeah, make a wish. Oh, you gotta give it some more. All that huffing and puffing you be doing at Asha. You need some help? There you go. Woo!
Okay, please enjoy this brief photo montage. A few days after my grandpa's birthday, I went to the Botanical Gardens to celebrate my best friend's birthday. If you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and leave some strawberry emojis below, and I'll see you in the next one.